Annually, millions across Latin America invest significant sums, hundreds of dollars, in collagen supplements presented in powder, capsule, and hydrolyzed beverage forms. Pharmacies dedicate entire sections to these products, with sales demonstrating consistent year-over-year growth. However, scientific literature, accessible in reputable medical journals, and openly acknowledged by institutions like the Cleveland Clinic, reveals a crucial point. Collagen, in its complete form, cannot be absorbed. The digestive system breaks it down before it can reach the skin. Today, we will explore the scientific consensus on this matter and introduce a plant that researchers are investigating for its role in stimulating the body's own collagen production. This plant boasts a millennia-old history of use in Asia, has undergone studies published in international scientific journals, and is now readily available in nurseries across Mexico, Colombia, and other Latin American nations. As is our practice on this channel, this content is educational, grounded in available scientific research, and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Before introducing any plant or supplement into your regimen, always consult with your physician. To grasp why this particular plant garners such scientific interest, we must first address a common and pervasive issue with collagen supplements. Collagen is a protein, and when consumed, your digestive system processes it like any other. It is broken down into smaller components known as amino acids. As the Cleveland Clinic accurately observes, the body cannot absorb intact collagen. It must be disassembled first. Once these fragments enter your bloodstream, the body directs them to where it perceives the greatest need, which is not necessarily your skin or the reduction of wrinkles. Indeed, a study published in 2024 in Trends in Food Science and Technology indicated that collagen levels in the blood tend to be fleeting spikes that quickly dissipate. Furthermore, the National Institutes of Health in the United States explains that without essential cofactors like vitamin C, the cellular mechanisms responsible for collagen synthesis simply fail to function. Providing the body with abundant raw materials is futile if it lacks the machinery to assemble them. This is where Centella Asiatica commonly known as Gotu Kola, enters the discussion. What captivates scientists is not the presence of collagen within the plant itself, but rather its apparent ability to directly stimulate the cellular machinery responsible for our own collagen production. Centella Asiatica is an herbaceous plant originating from Southeast Asia with a remarkable historical trajectory. It is documented in India's most ancient medical texts and in Chinese records dating back over 2,000 years. It is even reported that families have consumed it for generations, not as an obscure remedy, but as a staple in their daily diet. So, what truly intrigues modern science? The answer lies in a group of compounds called triterpenes. While the term may sound complex, these are the active constituents driving the plant's effects. Scientific interest in Centella Asiatica surged around the year 2000, culminating in the publication of its complete genomic map in May of 2025, a significant milestone that provides precise insight into how the plant synthesizes these compounds. Intriguingly, if you reside in Mexico, Colombia, Peru, or virtually anywhere in Latin America, you have likely encountered this plant. Many individuals cultivate it in their gardens or purchase it from nurseries simply for its aesthetic appeal, unaware of the extensive scientific research supporting its benefits. Before proceeding, a critical clarification. The information presented here is not personal opinion, but is derived from published scientific findings. It has been established that the compounds within Centella Asiatica directly interact with fibroblasts. What are fibroblasts? Consider them the collagen-producing factories within your skin, which, unfortunately, tend to slow down with age. This is where the science becomes truly compelling. The European Medicines Agency has found that this plant stimulates these cells, prompting them to resume their work. In fact, a clinical trial involving a cream formulated with Centella Asiatica extract demonstrated improvements of nearly 78% in collagen levels. The mechanism appears to involve activating a cellular communication system that instructs cells to repair tissues. Even more remarkable is a dual effect identified in a 2024 study. The plant not only aids in the synthesis of new collagen, but also acts as a protective shield, preventing solar radiation from activating enzymes that degrade existing collagen. In essence, it contributes to both production and preservation. It is important to reiterate that these are research findings, not claims of a miraculous cure. If you have any concerns or existing health conditions, your initial step should always be to consult with your physician. You might be wondering, given the volume of research, why this plant isn't more widely recognized. The answer is straightforward: financial interests and marketing. The collagen supplement market is colossal, projected to exceed $4 billion by 2034. These companies possess substantial budgets for pervasive online advertising, influencer partnerships, and prominent placement in pharmacy aisles. Essentially, the information you encounter is often a result of paid promotion. In contrast, Centella Asiatica is a natural plant, lacking proprietary ownership and unpatentable in its natural form. No corporation will invest millions in marketing a product that individuals can cultivate themselves or purchase affordably from a local nursery. It is not that the information is suppressed or secret. It simply lacks a profitable commercial avenue for widespread promotion. However, the absence of a marketing campaign does not diminish the validity of the scientific evidence we have reviewed. If the scientific backing of this plant has captured your interest, you will be pleased to know that it is exceptionally easy to cultivate. Centella Asiatica is a low-growing, creeping plant reaching a maximum height of approximately 20 centimeters, with small, about 5-centimeter leaves. It produces small, pink flowers and thrives with minimal effort in tropical climates, such as those found in Mexico, Colombia, or Venezuela, often growing almost autonomously. It prefers partial shade, but can tolerate direct sunlight. A shaded spot with consistent moisture is ideal, as it thrives in humid conditions. A useful tip: cultivate it in a pot, as its rapid growth can make it somewhat invasive if allowed to spread freely in a garden. Its ability to root from its stems means that a single plant can multiply extensively over time. The leaves are edible, offering a subtly bitter taste with a hint of sweetness, reminiscent of fresh parsley or celery. Cultures in Sri Lanka, Vietnam, and Indonesia incorporate it into their regular diets. Traditional Asian practices involve consuming 2 to 3 fresh leaves daily, often mixed with other ingredients. For an infusion, steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried leaves in hot water for approximately 10 minutes. Remember, these are methods of study and traditional use, and individual responses can vary. We have established that while commercial collagen supplements face significant hurdles in terms of bodily absorption, scientific evidence increasingly points towards an alternative approach, stimulating our intrinsic collagen production. Centella Asiatica is not a recent discovery claiming miraculous properties. It is a plant with an extensive history, the scientific understanding of which is now being illuminated by modern research, confirming its compound's ability to interact with our cells to promote collagen synthesis and protection. However, it is imperative to maintain a responsible approach. This channel serves as a platform for scientifically informed discussion, not as a source of medical prescriptions. Do not forget basic precautions. Even if you are in good health, consulting your trusted physician before incorporating any new plant or supplement into your routine is the most responsible course of action. Your well-being should always take precedence over fleeting internet trends. If this video has helped you better understand your body's mechanisms or potentially saved you from an unnecessary expense on ineffective supplements, please show your appreciation with a like and consider subscribing. Our shared goal is to empower ourselves to make more informed decisions. Now, I invite you to share in the comments. Were you already familiar with Centella Asiatica Dash? Have you encountered it at a nursery in your area? I am eager to read your experiences and learn if it is known by any other names in your country. Until our next conversation.